All right, in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can make up to $300, possibly even more, every single week shopping for other people. I'm going to introduce you to a platform that is legit and something if you maybe don't have a job at all, or maybe you have a low paying job, or maybe you're just bored and want to do something on the side, maybe once every other 2 days or something like that throughout the week, to make some extra money, whatever, whether it's bill money or play money, whatever. This is something you can do if you end up feeling comfortable with this idea. Go ahead right now and give me a like on this video if this topic interests you, or if money making strategies interest you in any way, shape, or form. Also, let me know in the comments what your goal is when it comes to either a side hustle or something to do to make money online. So go ahead, like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and head to a site or a platform called Instacart, okay? As you can see, it says get paid to shop. There are more and more platforms like these popping up, and there are more and more people actually taking advantage of the opportunities behind these types of platforms that I'm about to talk about here. Essentially, Instacart is a platform that allows you to fulfill, customers' online orders to a lot of the big grocery stores that we all know and love. It's pretty easy to get accepted. Once you do, you'll start getting jobs of people literally, needing their groceries delivered to their house. Maybe some of these people are elderly and they can't just drive like they used to, or maybe some people are just like super busy in the day and can't get it done, and things like that. This is something you can do, to make a little bit of side money. This is a little bit of hustle money right here. This is not something that, it could be turned into a full-time income, but I'm looking at this is more of like a side hustle type of thing. It's a great way to make some good, money on the side, like I said, per week. So if you go to Instacart and you just fill this out, start, the application process here. Here's some of the requirements: be over 18, be 18 or over, and then you have to be able to lift between 30 and 40 pounds without any accommodation, and you have to be basically be in the US, I'm sure there are platforms like this for other countries and things like that. Hopefully, maybe I'll find some for people who are not in the US that I can do videos on. Do you own or have consistent access to a car? Yes. Next, pick a phone you have to have a smartphone. I went through that application process. It was super easy. Anybody can really go through it. It was really, really easy to go through it. And they said that they will email me on jobs that I can start actually literally running as soon as possible. So that's actually pretty cool. So I'm actually on a site here where I've got some reviews on Instacart, and there's a lot of positive reviews, and there are some negatives. With anything, there's positive and negatives. It's up to you to decide, which side you're gonna swing to. I'm somebody who looks at more of the positive. If you show me one person doing well with something, that's really all I need. I really don't care about anybody else who's failing with something. Instacart, I love everything about Instacart. It's basically like you are your own boss, everything like that. Fast paced and mostly busy. The pay rate averages between $15 and $30 an hour. That's pretty cool. This job is definitely a side hustle job. I wouldn't make this my primary, right? So again, I want you to go into this with the right expectations, I found a review actually was really interesting. So like this was hilarious to me. This one, he gave it, or she gave it 2 stars, doesn't pay good. And I think this is interesting here because this is, again, you have the power to choose like positive or negative, right? They said they used to do this Monday through Friday, and they put in a lot of hours, and they said that they went to go on to make $1,000 a week, I don't know about you, but I really wouldn't be complaining about that. Now, for whatever the reason, he's saying or she's saying that somehow something happened and now they're making like $300 a week. I don't know about you. Again, for something that should be considered like a side hustle type of thing, I really wouldn't complain about making an extra $300 a week, even if it was an extra $100. You see, there's a lot of platforms like Instacart out there, but you're usually not going to make as much money as something like Instacart. Definitely keep that in mind. This person, I don't know, negative mindset, probably shouldn't be thinking like that. Person says good company. This person says Instacart is a good side job to have You can make your own schedule while getting paid to shop. It says it's a decent gig. Again, the people that I think are doing well with Instacart are people who have the expectations, okay? They have their expectations in line with their work ethic with something like this, okay? And there you go. That's Instacart. That's something you can jump on as soon as you can, especially if you're in like a big city. If you are located in a big city, oh my gosh, you're going to be able to get a lot of work with platforms like this. And as far as I know, Instacart is probably one of the top most legit platforms you can do this on. If some of you really need the money and like I said, you're just like a hustler and you're willing to kind of put your feet into this kind of work, then there you go. That's Instacart. Be sure to like this video if you liked it. Also, if you want to know my #1 way I personally make a full-time income from home online, you can click the first link in my video description below and it'll take you to an application to see if you can even do what I'm doing and to get a chance to actually make the kind of money that I'm making literally from home, full-time income, up to $500 on a daily basis. And you'll also see income proof from me with that link below. This is something that's more of a kind of business opportunity more than it is like a job, you know, and this is more for serious people who are really looking to quit the rat race. Like, you know, I show a lot of side hustles, but a side hustle is just a side hustle. It's not something that can, you know, be turned into something full time unless, I mean, you are literally putting hours and hours and hours and hours a day into it. This is something you do not have to put that many hours into. I mean, it takes a little bit of time to build up. It is, you know, more of like a business, but once you get it rolling, the money comes in basically on autopilot. So if you want to check that out, again, click the link in my click the first link in my video description below and check that out. I'll see you on the other side.